Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos plays Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Today, I believe, we got new stuff to actually present. We've already presented this stuff to Gumshoe, so we probably have to go present it to Bikini? Maybe, but I'm gonna go back to, no, that's the courtyard. I'm gonna go back to the detention center and examine some stuff, because apparently Edgeworth actually has something new to say. Never mind. I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe he got scared. We scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with the number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. A jerk. Actually, did I examine out here? I did. Okay, great. So, how's everyone doing today? Y'all ever dump a bunch of water near your, pretty expensive recording equipment? The second time I've done that in my life. You think I'd learned by now. The first time I destroyed my my Phoenix Wright freaking what's it called? Whatever the hell it's called, my Phoenix Wright. It's for the microphone. I destroyed that the first time. That was years ago. It was during Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This time, almost did the same exact thing. Thankfully, the Phoenix Wright didn't seemingly get wet. So we're good. You know, there's not super expensive, but it is expensive. It's like $100 some odd. I would rather not waste because I spilled my drink. But on the downside, I think I broke my my computer speakers because they're no longer working. I'm just jacked into the monitor now. Tis the season. Hopefully there's some sales actually. Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. But I already told you everything I know. Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. I didn't actually come here to talk to you. That's very sad music. God is glaring at me. If someone glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor, is what I was taught. Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Excuse me. I was glaring. The camera is glaring at me. If something glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor. This is what I was taught. Is something bothering you? Huh? Excuse me. You're a weird man, Edgeworth. I guess I can respect that a little bit. Inner Temple. I just finished speaking to the head nun at Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donham with a sword. And one other thing, she said that when Maya Fey began her training in the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But, I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. Huh. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. Okay. Let's head back to the mountain. Chronos, yeah, no, why? I'm gonna go back to the mountain. We're gonna go give this stuff to Bikini Bottom over here, and then we'll go back to the detention hall. How about this? Okay, nothing? This? Really? You don't know anything about the murder weapon? The staff of legends? The magma staff? The open the way? I already showed you that. Alright, well, screw you too, Bikini. God damn. Try to help your sweet little nun lady, your sister lady. Is Iris a nun? I think she's a nun. She's like a temple shrine. Is that the same thing? I have no idea. Hey, autopsy? You're sorry. Okay, well, that's great. Sword that you stabbed her with. Is that the murder weapon? Yes, it is. Have you ever seen it before? Yeah, Mr. Gaming was holding it in the courtyard. And apparently the head nun witnessed the whole sad affair. She saw you stabbing Miss Elise Donum with this very sword last night. That's... You don't know the staff, but you gotta know this letter. This letter, it appears to be addressed to you. Oh, serious look. I think it's someone's idea of a joke, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I threw it away. She's not giving me a straight answer for this, for some reason. I have to find someone else who will give me more info about this. Okay, we already showed that the bikini lady, though, so... Yeah? Weather? No, okay. Well, let's try the psycho lock and then see if any of the new stuff we just got is good. Because we don't know where Lowry is. He ran away from us, understandably. So yeah, let's try this.
Take that!
Yes, take that. Okay, 2, that's not that bad. I was frightened. Since I've been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years at court, I've seen it happen over and over again, usually by Phoenix. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Indian temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you frightened of, or afraid of, so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is what you were frightened so much that you couldn't leave your own room? Okay. Oh, you know what? We haven't read this, have we? To Iris of Hazakura Temple, salutation. There's something I must talk to you about. I'm waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to... Oh, we did read that. So, the obvious one would be to show this. But... what if she's afraid of thunderstorms? The weather data... Okay, maybe snows, like thunder snows. Maybe she's afraid of those. Let's try the less... no... Well, let's try the obvious one first. The music stopped. Okay. I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. That's... Well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that? This is my resting face. You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But Miss Edgeworth... Yes? I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. A prank? Well, yeah. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. What about Bikini Bottom? Iris! Are you on Only Nuns too? Sister Bikini's like a mother to me. I really hope you guys don't share a page. I would never hide anything from her. No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there's one person you didn't want your secret told to. And it's Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright? You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Are you actually a ginger? Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. Okay, unlock successful. Frightened. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on the map? There? I mean, there's a road there. It's around here. To get there, you must follow the path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought of the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. So this is a secret that you were locked away in your heart. Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit the Heavenly Hall now. It sounds kind of like a strip club. Maybe I'll find some sign of the mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night. Yes, that's exactly right. Did Dahlia... Okay, so are you like... Okay, one thing. I'm thinking. Okay. So you say you deceived Phoenix at some point, right? That makes me want to think that you're Dahlia, but you're actually kind of like a sweetheart and a little cute, even with the eyes, while Dahlia is a horrifying gray alien. So, and I know she's a good actor. She ain't that good of an actor. So, I don't know what... Like, are you twin... Did you help her set up Phoenix before? Because you guys are like twin sisters or something? Maybe? The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm gonna win so that you and Phoenix can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you'll tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. Alright, okay. Maybe? I have no idea. Alright, let's move. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Let's move to the Heavenly Halls. Okay. Is this a strip club? Whoa! Not much of a view down here. It's better than the view of my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl, they always run away. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is gonna be the prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself, and if he touches my wallet, I'll break his goddamn wrist. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said, I got a rejection! What the? Angie, you dirty rat! Gumshoe, you oaf! Sorry, sir! Before I knew it, I was shouting objection! And in a loud, commanding voice, too! I even pointed my finger! You watch too many trials. Sorry, I gotta go to all the Phoenixes! Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Okay, let's examine this shit first. Are these all the countries you've gone to in pursuit of women, Larry? What is this festive-looking ornament? It reminds me of the art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami, remember? Well, Oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Really? I never would have thought. Be quiet already. I never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I now make a perfect 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy, nothing for nothing, but a 1/4-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's exactly why I hate childhood friends. I hate childhood friends. Water? This is the Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter. If it had iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble. You're right about that. He would have landed on the ice and then slid down straight. No, he would have landed on the ice and probably died. Gumshoe. Not slid down anywhere. Not exactly what I meant, but alright. Unless it was like only not even like an inch thick, then he would have smashed through it like the Kool-Aid Man. It's a little far, but I have a pretty clear view of Dusky Bridge from here. I still can't believe it, really. What is it, Larry? Nothing. It's nothing. Sound pretty suspicious to me. You want me to get my fingernail ripper pliers? Some of that statement smells, and you know what they say. When it smells, it's the butts. That's a horrible graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris. Larry, do you know the difference between graffiti and true art? It's how the artist himself defines it, right? I should have seen that one coming. And you're right. Well, in that case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too. Yeah, I'm not really an art person. Well, that's not. I like good-looking pictures and, you know, well-crafted models and all that jazz. Like, you hear me talk about, like, beautiful games and stuff like that before. That sort of stuff, I'm, like, totally with. It's when shit starts getting, like, abstract where it's just, like, I'm like, yeah, no, I have no idea why this is a masterpiece or why people would pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for something that looks like you threw a can of paint against the canvas. But hey, you know what? You do you, and you make your money. The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow. I'm going to eat some. Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? I always did like a rustic look. Heavenly Hall. I suppose this is an appropriate name in some sense. Got that right. Look at the bridge up there. This place has to be heaven because of that thing is hell. You would do well to remember that. Remember that, right? This is a sacred place to some people. He's right. Alright, Larry, what did you do? Heavenly Hall. What is this little shack anyways? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. You put up all this shit in less than a day? Yeah, you know, that's impressive. You drew those 2 portraits of yourself and Iris in less than a day? And painted them in detail? That's actually really impressive. Like, you have what it takes to be an illustrator. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch, or be sketchy, one or the other. This is a great place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. It's like my life. It sounds like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up to disturb you here. So can I get you something? Some hot water? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Go for the knees. Listen to me, Edgy. You gotta do this. You gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth! Anyways, I made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. Mr. Edwards is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes, her gigantic, creepy eyes. She got this I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. It's kind of weird. Because she only really has that look when she's looking at Phoenix, but you know, I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined I could marry her with such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? Gumshoe's like, I'm gonna hold his head under the river water, sir. What is the guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. We really want to know the answer to that. We're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be the ladies' man like me. Oh, okay, chill out with those scary eyes. Oh, and you're saying Iris? Okay. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely was talking about the good old days, especially with him? Alright, so... Okay. What are we doing? I think... So we showed you everything up to this, right? What about with weather data? No? No? Oh! That staff that's Miss Elise was always... That's the staff that Miss Elise was always carrying! Miss Elise! Why? Huh? What is it, Larry? There's something missing from the staff. There's something missing. Oh yeah, the gem. Yo, I forgot about that. Yeah, it's missing the gem. Is it the Misfits? They were always after gem. Hey, I know. Okay, no, we already looked at this shit. How about your mentor's autopsy report? No. I haven't really shown any profiles, have I? He was a good... Oh, no, I must have, actually. Never mind. Because I totally remember that one. Alright, so I definitely showed you portraits. Currently missing. We should probably actually look for Pearl. But, okay, let's try this. The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Or I'm going to take one of these psycho locks and beat you to death with it. You're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyways, it was awesome. Never seen anything like that. It was around 10 o'clock last night. It started thundering. I hadn't been sleeping. I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend Naomi. And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There's still 3 psycho locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's possible you have seen the lightning strike from Dusky Bridge. Check? Yeah, mountain? Or hill? This is the map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Harakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's possible to see the bridge from there. Not to mention that hill. But sure. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? Gumshoe, rip his fingernails off. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step, which is Gumshoe ripping your fingernails off. So you weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know... You don't know that I wasn't in my room? So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I read the situation up to the point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. It would be Heavenly Hall, right? Yeah? The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging around this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know that there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you just provided evidence to prove my theory. My game theory. My theory that you've, at least once in your life, visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a total different league from Nick. He usually breaks me after 2 guesses. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call affaire de cour. I think you mean affaire de cour. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no! You really are a scary guy, you know? Really last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Iris? Did you send her this letter? God damn it, you're an idiot. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry! The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel all cold all over, Edgy! No, because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. So yeah, you sent her the goddamn letter. You are an asshole. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey! Give that back! You're embarrassing me! What are you doing with that anyways? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh! First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. You were supposed to write, Dear Iris. Whoa, I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. My God. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? You saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't count, you scumbag. Threatening on lady like that? Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you try to scare us by threatening to expose a secret, pal? What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Have you ever read a love... Oh my God. Have you ever been in love? What did you just say? My love her burns so hotly it can melt all the snow on the mountain. Oh, then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? Talk about the secret love between her and me. Obviously you wouldn't want old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, sweet, bitter love affair? Alright, Gumshoe, hold his head under the water until the bubbles stop. Then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes, yeesh. Then why were you quick to apologize, pal? It's because Ed just gave me that scary look. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all those huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. You really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Huh, that's right. Larry! What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or the other. That's gonna be like next time, though, where we murder Larry. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye.